Marlene Motivates, your channel for motivation, inspiration, and support. Welcome to it. Hey, Motivators family. This is Marlene Motivates, and I am your life coach. Talk about a hunger for life. And we always talk about how we want things, and we know that we're confident. We believe in ourselves. We know our talents and our abilities, but how hungry are we for what we want? Are you hungry enough to let yourself have good health? Are you willing to make the sacrifices in order to have that good health by getting your exercise, drinking your water, and eating healthy? Are you willing to be hungry enough and love yourself enough to remove yourself from spaces where you are not personally growing? Do you understand? Are you really tuning into this message? If you really love yourself like you say you do, you would not allow people, you will not allow the past, you will not allow your circumstances, mistakes, the trauma, anything to disrupt you and stop you from living the life that you deserve. But here is the stipulation. You have to be hungry for your life. You have to be willing to walk away from relationships. You have to be able to walk away from fear. You have to allow yourself to get uncomfortable. And that is one of the hardest things that I have ever had to do in my life, to get uncomfortable, to allow myself to step out of the comfort zone and say, this isn't good enough. I know I can do better. I know I deserve better in all aspects of my life. The relationships that I have, my financial situation. It's time to step outside of society's norms, of fears, of doubts, of the past, of what other people have said. That's another thing too. Listening to the opinions of others will stamp out your hunger for life. What another person is hungry for, it doesn't mean it's what you should be hungry for. Okay, are we here? We're on that level. We're in the same space. What another person is hungry for, it does not mean that's what you need to be hungry for. When we know ourselves, when we know our gifts, okay, your lane is not mine. Another person, your relative, spouse, significant other, friend, what other people want in their life, it does not mean that has to be what you want. See, when we know our worth, we will allow ourselves to be us. I say it out loud. I give myself the permission to be myself. And that means you're going to have to cut off. It means you're going to have to make some drastic changes. We're winners. And because we've already spoken that out of our mouth, we've spoken it into existence, I'm going to allow myself to do something that I've never done. I'm going to be a better communicator. I'm going to allow myself to heal from the past. I'm not going to judge every single person that comes in front of me romantically, friendship-wise, business, because I've matured. I've healed from the things that hurt me, the things that have disappointed me. I'm going to check fear at the door. That's a part of being hungry for your life. Check that fear at the door. And most of us do not check our fear at the door. We allow that fear to control us our entire life. I've seen people in their 40s, 50s, 60s still talking about the things that happened to them when they were 5, 10, 20, 30 years old, and they have not checked it yet. They have not healed it. They have not forgiven it. And they also have not forgiven themselves. See, I wanted to do this motivation because I feel that my Motivators family needs to hear this. And it's not something I'm reading in a book. In real life, in this very moment today, I am working on my own personal hunger for life. What is it that I need to do? And I'm allowing myself to reset. I'm allowing myself to be transparent and to be honest and to say, you need to work on X, Y, and Z. And take it one thing at a time. Isolate it, work on it, achieve it, crush it. Congratulate yourself and move on to the next thing and move on to the next thing. That is a hunger. Now, until you get to be like hungry, like a ravenous wolf or like a wild beast. You have to be ready to devour your life, health-wise, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. You have to allow yourself to elevate, to move up. And it means that you have to look at some things about yourself that I am doing X, Y, and Z. And it's not just saying, oh yeah, I do that. And then say, here we go. You drop an excuse, or here we go, because we're blaming our past, or we're blaming our relatives or parents or situations, or we're whining about our financial situation, but we're doing nothing to change that circumstance. See, a part of being hungry for your life means this is what I want to do, and I'm going to make a reasonable and attainable goals and plans to get past it, to move on and to elevate. See, I had to learn first that I deserve to have everything that it comes into my mind. Everything that God has brought to me, I deserve to have it and receive it. And that means that I got to convince myself first. I got to put in some work. I have to be accountable. I have to check my fears, my doubts. I have to forgive myself. I have to let go the former me. I have to stop looking at other people. I have to stop letting myself be controlled by another person's opinion of me. And then I have to wake up every day and remind myself it's a new day. Let's go out there and crush it. See, your level of hungry is going to be different from my level of hungry. When people look at me, they will ask, how do you do so many things? Because I'm hungry. Because I'm hungry. And until you get hungry, there's a lot of things that you will not understand how others do it. But you have to have your own level of hunger, okay? So get out there. Formulate a plan. Go out there. Get a mentor. Crush it. Win. Congratulate yourself. Overcoming your mind and your heart. And then win over and over again. But nobody is going to change your life until you make a change within here and say, I deserve to make changes. I deserve to be happy. I deserve to have X, Y, and Z, and I'm not going to stop until I get it. See, it's that mindset shift that separates one person from another. See, a lot of people will want things, talk about it, but they won't be consistent enough. They'll give up when the tough gets going, when their back is against the wall, when they don't have the support, when their financial situation is not set up to support that. But at the end of the day, what do you say? And also, what does God say? If God has downloaded something inside of you and tell you, go ahead and do it. Don't doubt it. Yeah, it can be scary. It can make you uncomfortable. It can be difficult. You can have naysayers and haters and other people saying X, Y, and Z about you, but go for it. And be consistent and celebrate yourself in every win, small, medium, large, and then keep growing and elevating. See, don't tell people what you're about to do. Just go out there and do it. Go ahead. Go out there and do it. Go out there and crush it. Okay? Because it's your life. And we're about to win, Motivators family. I'm Marlene Motivates, and I am your life coach. And this has been a motivated topic. I hope you've enjoyed it. Make sure you leave me a comment in the comment section below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you're new here, hit that like, subscribe to this channel, and become a part of the Motivators family. Always, channel membership is available starting at $1.99 for more one-on-one coaching topics, live streams, and etc. And I will see you all on the next one, because you know what we say over here. Just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life.
Be encouraged, be inspired, be yourself.